That's I love what I'm doing. Haha. My name is Ying. I'm so grateful to be here to play with you. Let's read. So page 16. So the most important thing is not the words. It's the most important thing is the space between the words. So it is possible to let go of the belief that you should or need to know who you are. Oh, so good. In other words, can you cease looking to conceptual definition to give you a sense of self? I think we read this part, you know, a couple of days ago, but it's so wise we can read it again. Can you cease looking to thoughts for an identity? Haha. The more you make your thoughts into your identity, the more cut off you are from the spiritual dimensions within yourself. Ah, so true. Defining yourself through thoughts is limiting yourself. When you fully accept that you don't know, you actually enter a state of peace and clarity that is closer to who you truly are than thoughts could ever be. Oh my gosh, wisdom. So don't seek happiness. If you seek it, you won't find it, because seeking is the antithesis of happiness. Happiness is ever exclusive, but freedom from the unhappiness is attainable now. Aha, so true. So freedom from unhappiness is attainable now by facing what is rather than making up stories about it. Unhappiness covers up your nature state of well-being and inner peace, the source of true happiness. Oh, so true. Gosh. So you don't need any reason to be happy, my friend. You just need to be a child again. You see, children doesn't have much, but they are the happiest people. So freedom from happiness is attainable now. Only each present moment, when you let go of who you think you are, when you let go of image that you try to hold, at least for a little bit. Yeah, of course we all play a role on this planet Earth, but you can just let it go a little bit loose. Don't have to be so rigid, yeah, holding on to things. So unhappiness covers up your nature states of well-being and inner peace, the source of true happiness. So we all have it. Everybody has it. Yeah. Hello, hello. David's here. Is that David? Yes. The power of the present moment, my friend. Chapter 2. The ego's greatest enemy is the present moment, which is to say, life itself. So ego doesn't want to stay at this present moment. Ego likes to suffer. Ego likes to live in the past and the future. Yeah, that's what egos do. That's how ego can survive. At present moment, ego has to go. Yes, and you know what? You will be the happiest person ever when you let your ego just loosen up. Even you don't have to let it go. I would say let it go is too crazy, too um because we always need some play, as a person, and you can start from scratch, I guess, if you let go of who you think you are. But you start another identity, because you have to be someone. You have to continue this life as a form somehow. Yeah. So I would say just play your current program lightly. Just loosen it up. Yeah. So page 22. Time is seen as the endless successions of moments. Some good, some bad. Yes, if you look more closely, that is to say, through your own immediate experience, you find that there are not many moments at all. You discover that there is only one everless moment. Life is always now. Your entire life unfolds in this constant now. Even past or future moments only exist when you remember or anticipate them. And you do so by thinking about them in the only moment there is. This one, this one. Why does it appear then as if there were so many moments? Because the present moment is confused with what happens, confused with content. The space of now is confused with what happened in that space. So the confusion of the present moment with content gives rise not only to the illusion of time, but also the illusion of ego. Haha. So every one of us listening to this have a past and future, yes? Because that otherwise you can't say English. You can't use the phone. You can't be here and playing as a person, as a form, yeah? And that's fine. Make peace with it. You don't need to start from babies. You don't need to start from growing from a little person. But you could let go of your memory as a person and start fresh. Every morning, you actually download the program. It's like a download. You download your identity and who you are and what you remember in your profile, and you continue be that person again. So not just every morning, every present moment. And that's fine. That's how our ego need to feel secure to continue the life. But if you think this is it, you overlook the depth of your true self. And you always forever stuck in time. So if you could just be here, just be here, simply just be here. And no problem. I'm going to play as a mother again. Yeah. I'm going to play as a mother again, or, as a yoga teacher, it's just role playing. Don't take it so seriously. Don't take it so seriously so you can enjoy it double, triple, 10 times more. If you take yourself seriously, you will fight every present moment. You have something to defend. Like, for example, I used to see fight with my husband. He would say, "Oh, why it's so dirty here? Why didn't you clean this up? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that?" Uh, just all the little things, you see. And I was so offended. And now I just okay, you know. I just decide to give it up to fight. You just allow everybody to be them and you can be you. You can just relax. You don't and then you sometimes we can't relax because we so want to prove we are right. I done my best. How much work I did. I taught 6 classes today. I didn't have time to clean up. I can't believe I cook a dish and I took kids. I pick up the kids and I didn't see that. You just you just point out why it's so dirty. Yes, I was so right before that my husband didn't see my hard work, but only focus on things I didn't do well. But I do exactly the same thing my husband did. He worked so hard all day and he came home and he complained about little things, but then I wipe out his hard work of working hard. I wipe out a lot of things he did. You see, this is how our egos did to us. Everyone is innocent. We all innocent. So make peace with yourself within you and breathe. You are safe. You're safe as a person. This is just a thought. You keep distance from it. And if you hold on to it, you suffer, that's okay. Once you see yourself suffer, you can loosen it up. So this lots of step. You have to go down to the same path of arguing over the same thing. Yes, that's right. I go through that many, many years. It's not easy, but it's okay. Make peace with yourself. When you go down to the same path again, you do it and then you pause. Next time you learn, you breathe and you pause again. So present moment is the It's the cure, okay? So come back to present moment and release that identity you're holding so tightly. So page 23, let's read one more page and I have to go to play the role as a mother, okay? So everything seems to be subject to time, yet it all happens in the now. That is the paradox. Whenever you look, there is plenty of circumstantial evidence for the reality of time. A rotting apple, your face in the bathroom mirror compared to your face in a photo taken 30 years ago. Yet, you never find any direct evidence. You never experience time itself. You only ever experience the present moment and rather that happens in it. If you go by direct evidence only, there's no time. And the now is all there ever is. So beautiful. Thank you, Eckhart Tolle. Thank you, everybody listening. I'm so grateful. Thank you for allowing me to share what I have learned. And I'm so lucky to finally find peace within me every present moment. I know I have it the whole time. And I remind myself, and now I can root it in now. I wouldn't say 90%, probably close to 90%, 80% maybe at least. Yeah. Thank you so much, Red. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day. You know what? Trust yourself. I'm not saying trust your thoughts. Trust that inner guidance, inner wisdom. Trust that deeper self. Trust that one with all. Okay? Take care. Bye. Read with you next time.